Hey guys, this is Poverty, and I've been working on the fighting code, and it has touched every piece of code in the whole game. So, where do I start? So I wanted to separate it out for, yeah, you can see this is running in the background. I wanted to have it ready for server client code. So yeah, I brought in things as pointers so I can easily flip it so that the attacker can be the creature or the player. The target can be either the creature or the player, and I just flip it. There was so much I had to add. Attack damage, attack speed, attack chance, block speed, block chance, and then defense point. Nothing for this one. No armor yet. So it's just so much to it. I didn't realize how much time and effort would go into it. I knew it was a big, difficult function to write, a class. And it's basically feeling like trying to squeeze an elephant into a teacup. I've had to change that teacup quite a bit to get it to fit. So I got the fight manager, and it has fights so that you can have multiples. Right now it's 4, and basically start fight adds it to the list, you fight, and then in the fighting code it will actually close off the battle. Let's see, so it just adds a new fight, and then the fight is just the timing. So it'll go down the list of all the fights that have been added to that list and then process them. So let's look at, come on, where are you? So yeah, there are tons and tons and tons of files has been changed, added, and adjusted. So is the battle over? Yes or no? Got my little clock going, current time. And I'm just going to scroll through really quickly. Now, I realized I need to do a fight class and have both creatures and players inherit that fight class, and then this fighting thing would just deal with those bits of information. That way the fighting can be the exact same whether it's NPC, player, or creature. And I realized I should just finish up. I should get the fight... the hiccups start. Grumble, grumble. I should just get the fighting working. I can worry about the feature creep later on a version 2. So that's exactly what I did. So instead of having like a d20 as the random variable, I increased it to 200 because it just, the numbers didn't come out right. It seems like it was aiming higher than 10 and up. So I have increased the numbers. So the attack chance, you got 88% out of 20, 40% chance of missing, which leaves 60% chance of hitting. And of course the player has a better hit blocking ratio than the monster. That's just to make the game more enjoyable, because if you always lose, you don't want to play. So lots and lots of code here. Let me just read the notes here. Miss chance. If you miss, it goes all the way down here. You've missed. If you did not miss, it moves on and checks the target's blocking speed. Is it available for blocking? If it is, test it. Did he block? 25% block chance from the monster, which means 75% chance of not blocking. And it feels rather balanced. This will obviously change later on, so blocks your attack. And if he doesn't block, else we hit the toast out of this target. Knock the toast out. So, this is actually going in and doing the damage. And we're testing, it's like, alright, did we kill it? No, we didn't kill it, so we just hit it. Did we kill it? Yeah, we hit it, and we killed it. And then it goes on to battle over. battle returns 0 if it's a problem, or if it's not over. 1 if our character dies. 2 if the monster dies. So this one, we killed the monster, so it returns a 2, and then it processes it accordingly. A 1 or a 0, it doesn't do anything. The battle manager doesn't do anything. So I had this go back. I actually canceled out the command line prompt. So like over here you see that there's a command line. When it's fighting, I actually turn it off. Let me show that off now. So I added a case 0. All it does is break. Not like bug error break, but breaks. It breaks out of the loop, checks the timing, and then comes back. What's funny is while you're in battle, and if you use a keystroke, it cuts down to, I should change that, what the duck. Trying not to cuss in this. What the duck. As the default. So if it's not 0, 1, or 2, if it picks up a number, then it catches it here. So when it's battling, you press the keys, and it ends up going to command line, this one. Look, it keeps running. It runs just fine. So, alright, back to the fighting. So that's pretty much it from here. Subtract the stamina, add experience. Within the player class is where it checks the levels. Removes monsters. That's what this return 2 is all about. So, oh, it's all the way at the top, I believe. Nope, it's all the way at the bottom. Bottom! New fight, that's where we started. Fight manager, fight start. Here we go. The fight code for the fight manager. Fight, 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 fight. It's just a simple loop. We're going to go through all the different type of battles. We're going to test to see if there's a battle going on in this slot out of the max slots. I want to do the new and the delete, so I have allocated memory, and I just realized I'll do it later. I'm making great progress with pushing myself with code, but for now, let's just get it done. I'll be back to do version 2 and upgrade it and all the rest. So it cycles through, checks to see if there's a fight. If there is, do the let's see, fight tracking. Where is it? Here we go. No. Oh, here it is. Fight, not fight. Yeah, I know, kind of repetitive. But it returns that 0, 1, or a 2. Checks if it's greater than 0. If it's equal to 2, we go ahead and delete. Get attack choice, and then kill that creature. So it removes it from both the creature manager as well as the map. So that's, and it just keeps looping. And every time through, if it's not been enough time has passed for an attack or a block, then it doesn't do anything, but it keeps processing. So, took a while. A lot changed with the character, a lot changed with the creature, and I added some extra code. Like, check this out. Okay, so our HP is, so it's easier seen, 10 HP over 10, and stamina is now 100. So I actually added my own little back-end stuff, die, which is killing the character. So this is the message you get when you die. You appear in the healer's room, waking up. And now our health is down to 2, and stamina didn't disappear. So we're back in the medical area. So let's go up to see a monster, shall we? Let's attack something. A roach. Roach versus, I went with Feeble Chunks as the name. Ding! I killed it. So let's look at it. I missed. The next one I hit, but the roach blocks. Imagine that. Don't know what he blocks with. But anyways, it's still early. The whole point is getting the fighting. Then the roach attacks you and misses. You miss. You miss. This is to find out what's going on. because it got some weird stuff going. But I got it fixed. I need to remove that note. But you start out with health 2, down 1 because the roach hits you, doing it 1 point of damage. Then you hit the roach, then you hit the roach, and the roach dies. And you gain experience. So you'll notice that the stamina also is dropped. So let's look at the character sheet. So there it is, health 4 out of 10, stamina 94 out of 100, level 2, experience 1. So let's look at the screen, let's attack again. And yeah, it should be 1 and 2, but meh, it works for now. I just need to get things functioning for November 15th so I can post it somewhere and says, come check it out. Voila. So let's look at our character sheet. We killed another little creature. It's now 2 experience. Yeah, still level 2. Let's look again. Attack. Roach. So it hit us and voila, we killed it and we're now level 3. Sometimes the new level highlights everything with that bright green. Other times it's just the bars. Why it does that, I don't know. It's just one of those things that's going to cause problems later on, but for now, meh, it's fine. Look, there's now nothing here. North, more things to attack. So now against the snake, our health is growing faster than it can be damaged. So I'm just going to go through current 6, yeah, so it hit us, attack 3, now the rat. So as you can see, now level 4. Character sheet, health is rising, stamina is rising faster than the monsters can destroy us. Level 4, experience 6. The experience required for each level goes higher and higher real quick. So I think it's about 7 or 8, or 6 or 7, where the so now level 6 or 7 is where the XP kind of gets large quickly, but for now it's kind of just easily rewarding you. Only one thing to attack: mud monster. So you see it's blocking, or you block it, it blocks you. It's got a lot more health. See, it took 5 points of damage. Monsters right now cannot regen health. You can regen health while you're fighting. You can regen stamina while you're fighting. As you can see, we're already down to 30, well, now 37. Look at the character sheet, and we're up to 8. So aggressive monsters give 2 points of experience. Creatures give only 1. This can be adjusted, so far this is just a starting point. Still level 4. And there's actually some other creatures around, so we're going west, south, south, we're exiting the castle, south, south to the dock, and we're on the boardwalk. So we're going west, and here we go, clothing shop and tailor, going west again, food shop and bakery. Guess what's in the food shop and bakery? Oh look, they've got a rat problem and a roach problem. Yummy. Let's not eat here, but let's fight. Attack the rat. Voila. Come on. There's one. One more and it's dead. There it is. And now for the roach. Again, just 2 points of health. Ooh, it got us. And we killed it, and we're now level 5. So here we go. Level 5. Points of experience 10. And there's a lot more to be done, but the fighting is working. The leveling is working. And as of this point, all creatures are now dead. There's nothing left in the game to fight. So the goal, let me go ahead and quit out of this. Load 1. I believe it does not update. Let me just go back into the castle. Throne room. Oh, it did update. So it always pulls in the information. There we go. There's the mud monster again. So right now I need to save all the creatures to the save file, because right now it's not being saved. So every time I start the game, it pulls in the file for a fresh map. This way, if you attack something and it gets away and it's not dead, it's recorded and the damage is recorded, so that next time you load the game, you can actually just go back and do some damage. So right now this is kind of cheating. It's not meant to go higher than level 5, but you know, hey, let's kill some creatures that you've already killed before. So, fighting is good so far. More to go. So this is 2 weeks down, and I'm already at like 35.5 hours into this fighting code, and to have it work like this, more to go. More to go. There's no skills, no items, no equipment, no weapons, no armor, but the fighting is working. So this is a starting point. I just got to start somewhere. Next after fighting is questing. And then once the questing is done, I believe it can be a full game, even though it's going to be short and simple. And this is just like a proof of concept that it is functioning, it is working, and more next year. So let me put out of this. Let me show you something. Game file. That's the version number. So let me save it as version 1. Nothing changes between version 1 and version 2. I just updated it in the software. So let's run this again, shall we? Shall we? Go to here. Run it. Oh, it sees there's files there. I can load something. Let me load something. Oh yeah, let's load this guy. Error, version file does not match. This file needs to be deleted. And there you go. Press any key to continue. Bam, it's been deleted. You can't load. Not a valid choice. And we're forced to create a new character. Let's just go ahead and quit out. Oh good. Okay. Going back here, you noticed that the save file is gone. So, kind of working on the delete character. It's a little rough around the edges. I still need to clean it up, but I'm getting there. This way, the save file, the versioning for the save file functions. So it basically wipes out any characters prior to this point. But hey, you can pretty much beat the game in 20 minutes. But yeah. So what is next? What's next is getting the questing done. And I've already started on a bit of it. So I've got questing, NPCs, items, what else? It's just another conglomerate. So it may take me longer than I got 21 days left. It may take me longer than 21 days to actually get the questing done. But if I do, the game will be actually further along than I've ever had it. The questing actually makes it a complete game, which means I can give it an ending. So there'll be a beginning, a middle, and an end. Even if it's short, at least it's something. So that's it. Only 14 hours this week. I took some vacation, and I just couldn't focus. Rather pathetic. So I did my best, and I spent time thinking and came up with a better way of what I'm doing than what I'm doing right now. And I'm like, that's going to be version 2. So even though it came up with a good way of improving, that's just feature creep, and I just need to get something done by the November 15th mark. So you guys can hop on and create any character name and play. I think after November 15th, I will rewrite the name of the game and name of the monsters and actually put in some story so it's a playable game. And the point is just to tell a story. So that's it. I've got a big idea, and this is just a starting point. So I don't know if I'm going to expose any of the idea on this version or for the ending of 2017. But yeah, questing is next. Thank you for watching. Sorry for rambling on, and that's it. I'll catch you guys later. Thank you for watching.